watching TFS2 TV, and today we will adapt the most searched on from questions of viewers. So I am your host, Danny Dadap, and with me today is one of UP College of Business Administration's professors and also an entrepreneur himself, Professor Carlo J. delos Santos. So hello, Prof. CJ. Kindly introduce yourself naman for our viewers to know more about you and your background.
Hi, so you can call me CJ na lang. And I was also a graduate from TBA. I was a decade ago. Graduated BS Business Administration. And currently, I'm handling different businesses across different industries as well. Tapos, I dabbled a bit in startups. But prior to doing business, I was also part of the corporate world, particularly sa tech companies, Samsung and Microsoft. That's why I developed my passion for tech, and currently that's what I'm teaching sa IT business.
I see. So, medyo marami ka na palang experience in different industries, sir. So, chikahin ka muna namin. We heard that you've recently opened a bistro just around Commonwealth. How has that been going recently?
Okay naman, sports bar siya. And okay naman, slowly getting there. Siyempre sa simula medyo hindi pa puno yung mga tao. Pero unti-unti naman through word of mouth, parami na ng parami yung mga nag-walk in. And we have inquiries na rin. Actually, some of the youth organizations have been inquiring na rin for their events. Nagpapa-reserve na sila. So, binibigyan ako ng student discount for exclusive use. And it's been fun kasi personally I love sports and it's a good place for people, for friends to hang out, have drinks, chill, tapos watch sports together, enjoy sports together.
So, when you venture into a new business, like, do your interests usually factor in? Since you said na parang you're a sports person, so.
Personally, not really. Kasi marami akong personal, I have lots of interests. Pero I think it was a popular quote before na parang look for a passion and then pursue that as a business. And ako yung advice ko for that is it should be the other way around. Kasi not all of your forms of passion can be profitable. Pero it's important that once you find a business opportunity, you start working on it, dapat ma-develop mo yung passion mo for it. Kasi it's easier to be an employee than an employer. Pag employee ka, you just have to think of work from 8 to 5.
Right.
Employer ka, there are no time schedules, no weekends. You always have to think, research, do something for your business. Kasi otherwise, baka may competitors ka who are not sleeping while you are resting. Tatalo ka na lang. So, yeah. So, for me, it's a matter of find the business opportunity and develop the passion for it para tuloy-tuloy yung work.
Alright, I think, wow, nasa chika pa lang tayo, but we already have some insight from sir, right? So, ayan, we'll dive into that a little bit later. Pero siguro, just to give our viewers a bit of a head start. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the easiest and 10 being the hardest, how is handling a business going for you? I know you have multiple businesses.
For me personally, ngayon na tapos na yung January and yung initial start ng sa bar, siguro nasa na ako now? 7, 8?
So, may seasons ba siya, sir? Like, may peak ba na pinakamahirap na month? At least in the Philippines.
For Philippines, obviously, mahirap yung January, February kasi renewal ng business permits. So, maraming permits na kailangan asikasuhin, government people to talk to, secure, kailangan bayaran.
So, it's usually at the start of the year pala na very hassle yung
usually at the time. And then, it depends on how you're handling accounting. If you're doing it in-house, So, medyo matrabaho din yung starting March. Kasi ang deadline ng CAR for accounting is
April.
April 15. So, yun yung mga, if you can say, seasonal na may hirap na times. Pero it also depends on the industry, of course.
Right.
In general.
Alright. At least now we have some information na yun pala siya. Universal siya at least in the Philippines na January, February, it's a hassle period. So without further ado, let's get right into our Entrep Bootcamp. So for this segment, Prof. CJ will try to answer the most searched Entrep questions that will help the viewers with their entrepreneurship concerns. So are you ready, Prof. CJ?
Sige, I'll try my best.
Okay, first question. Personally, what do you think are the current business trends that aspiring entrepreneurs can try, especially with the reopening of the economy in the Philippines?
Business trends, basically, ang uso these days, really going the online route, going tech route. So it's usually e-commerce, tapos yung mga remote work na marriage services. For example, social media, even a bit of HR work na basically para kang business process outsourcing company. Small lang, pero you're doing all the work remote.
So we're seeing a digitalization talaga, like generally speaking.
Yes, lots of digital transformation din talaga. And not just because of, kasi when the pandemic happened, doon talaga nagkaroon ng rise na all the digital tools available at napilitan ng mga tao to adopt. So, not just because of what's the resources available for the employers, but also because of the change in the behavior of the customers.
Consumers, right.
Consumers. Before pandemic, we're not used to paying items using GCash or other e-wallet services. Pero ngayon, it's a cost of pay. So, ayun, because of that, translation na rin. Entering yung e-commerce now.
Okay, so do you generally think that it's a good idea for entrepreneurs to like hop on trends? Kasi I think, syempre, makikita natin ay uso na to, so baka profitable siya. Is that generally a true statement or in your experience with people?
It really depends. If you're smart about it and makaka-ride ka sa trend, definitely. There was a time hindi naman trending yung samgyupsal, pero the first few restaurants, ang bilis nilang kumita.
Right.
Within 1 month. Same thing with milk. Same thing with franchising, for example, a potato corner. You're able to ride yung peak niya in terms of yung growth sa demand, sa pagiging trending, and definitely magiging profitable ka doon. Pero, syempre, it comes to a point na these things don't really last for, kumbaga yung hype ng demand, it doesn't last too long. Eventually, may ibang mga kiosks na nagsasara, may ibang mga restaurants na bumababa rin yung demand. Pag late pumasok on those trends, might not be a good opportunity na for you. Baka mas matagal na yung ROI or baka malugi. It depends din talaga. Pero
so timing is key. Timing is key when it comes to trends.
Yeah.
I see. So what do you think are the most prominent industry sectors we have right now in the Philippine market?
Right now, ang nag-boom because of the digital transformation, number one would be e-commerce, and then logistics actually is also very big. Kasi you have to imagine, it's not just you and the e-commerce platforms such as Shopee and Lazada. There's so many third-party companies, logistics companies na nagpo-fulfill ng orders na yun. That's also another booming industry. And then, ano ba? Top of mind, yun talaga booming nowadays. Again, for SMEs. Hindi kasi madaling pasukin.
So, we can say na parang logistics is like a hidden sector na affected siya by the e-commerce boom. So, is there anything na you can share with us about this industry? Like, what usually do people entering the logistics industry think about when it comes to, trying to be that third party ka for our e-commerce SME?
Sorry. Can you repeat? Can you rephrase yung question?
Okay, sige. Parang logistics is like the hidden sector na sumasama siya doon sa e-commerce. So, ano yung mga dapat na pag-isipan kung papasok sila sa logistics side of this industry na?
I think this advice goes for any industry, any business. Number one, hard to admit, pero it's better if you have some experience sa industry talaga. Kasi maraming ins and outs yan regardless of industry. It's better if you have experience so you'll know what to expect in terms of problems, setting up pa lang, and then forming your team, company. And then aside from that, if you have some experience on it, on the industry, most likely you also have connections. Kasi it's much easier if you know someone from an e-commerce platform na, hey, I have this startup logistics company, maybe you can partner together, so I'll take care of some of the deliveries for you. Kumbaga, put on the door na compared to like a total newcomer sa industry. You don't know who to talk to sa different shops na you want to partner. So, that's also another one. And then, specifically for logistics, syempre kailangan meron ka rin, depende sa setup mo sa business model mo. Either a warehouse or distribution center. Tapos, you'll also either need a tech platform para sa mga, if you want to make it mga riders o connect sa'yo, parang grab lang. Or, you have lots of assets, marami kang sarili motor or sarili mga trucks you want to, you can use for the delivery and all that. But, yeah, basically, with e-commerce kasi, mas marami na yung nag-online shopping. So, mas madami